All right, guys, we're hopping right back into it. We're on season 4, episode 2 of The Boys. And I just want to get a few thoughts from Eli real quick on what he's thinking of The Boys so far, any predictions that he might have for the season going forward. Go ahead, Eli.
Honestly, man, I think about when it comes to episode 1, I think I covered it pretty well, um, in the last review that we had. Um, was not that big of a fan. I don't feel like much progression was made, which is kind of my biggest, um, criticism of the series so far.
100%.
Um, as far as predictions, and it's not so much a reality as it is a hope that I have, is that I want to see Butcher kind of revert to the character he is at the start of the series, but not only that, the character that he is in the comics. I want to see him take on more of the ruthless, you know, one mindset, one goal, um, and not so much the sympathetic, you know, it doesn't really matter um why I started the boys, what my goals were. I've established relationship with these characters, therefore I'm gonna be more compassionate. Like that's not what I want to see from Butcher, dude. I want to see him, and as you said earlier, when we were talking earlier about it, use the boys as fodder, dude, to accomplish his goal. I want to see Ryan, uh, not only be evil, if that's a good way to say it. I don't want Ryan to just have some big redemption arc, dude. I feel like he's very easily influenced, and I think while he's under the wing of Homelander, Homelander is going to continue to evolve him into a villain, bro. I mean, unless Butcher has him under his care, he's gonna be a villain, straight up. I want to see um, Homelander not only have to worry about, I mean, sorry, not Homelander. I want to see Butcher not only have to worry about taking out Homelander, but Ryan as well. Um, and I want him to kind of use the boys to facilitate that, and kind of use them as like literally cannon fodder, bro. I want the boys to die. I want Homelander to die. I want Ryan to die. I want the Seven to die. I want Butcher to
Look
be
at
the
him
last
being a
man standing.
bleak motherfucker
I want
again.
Butcher to be the last man standing until they made him the ultimate villain and he's got to go out.
Okay. I think
That's what I want from the boys, dude. 100%.
I feel you, bro. I think that they're leaning towards a little bit of what you want. I definitely want to see Savage Butcher, bro. I want that this season. I hope we get that. I want to see Butcher just off the rails. I also want to see Savage Homelander, bro. I want them both to be seen as fucking villains, bro. I want them both to collide. Obviously, they're on opposing sides. I would just love to see them both just completely out of their fucking minds going at each other, bro, by any means necessary. And that's what I'm hoping for this season, that we at least can get some of that. Because if we don't get none of that, then we might have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I mean, like I said, I feel like they've already kind of implied, they've kind of thrown some hints from the last episode that Butcher's kind of starting to turn a little weird, with the, oh, you're gonna fuck over Huey again.
Yeah,
Like that line alone made me feel like, okay, now he's kind of starting to revert back to the character he is in the comics, bro. Like
for
his
sure.
goals are starting to come back to him, and he's gonna, start making moves that aren't really the compassionate Butcher that we've seen the last 2 seasons. You feel me?
Yeah, the little line where it's like I had the shot, but I didn't take it because of Ryan.
Because of fucking Ryan, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like he's. I feel like he's starting to realize that, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
he's gone away from his goal.
All right. All right, bro. You ready to get back into this?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it, guys. Let's see what they have for us in episode 2.
Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, is the head right? Biggie there, every night. Papa been school since days of under rules. Never lose.
Hey, yo, Ray J. Re up.
He's fucking tweaking, dude. Jesus. the fuck? Will fucking Ferrell, dude? Come on, bro.
Ain't no way, man.
Thought you were too sick to practice.
Done with all that, coach.
When was the last time you had a decent meal? Come on. Mary's always happy to have you at the table.
Nothing you say is gonna change my mind.
Damn it, Reggie. You're the most talented superhero I've ever seen. You promise?
Wait. The work you've been doing, how's that been going? You know, psychological mutism is often a symptom of trauma in one's past. What do you think about that? I couldn't agree more. But sometimes you have to confront your past in order to be free of it. Okay. Why don't we start with something simple? Tell me about your parents.
You think she's getting stronger or something,
Jesus. You're just telling us now.
Oh.
Have you seen any specialists? Have you?
So how long you got?
It's none of your fucking business. I'm not sure why I'm telling you at all. Let's just say I got an angel on my shoulder and she's a right bloody nag.
Hunter, I tried to warn you.
Small town kid grows up
Pause.
on
I think it looks amazing.
Oh, so amazing. Really marketable.
Little
So
Homelander
marketable.
The whole pitch
Jr.,
blows.
Like, hell no.
It does not blow.
It blows
Gonna
harder
cry?
than Nancy Reagan on the MGM backlog.
I love her.
Why are you here?
Vought got rid of most of the sidekicks after gunpowder. The settlements exceeded profitability.
Yeah, but I don't think Ryan is going to file an HR complaint against me.
What? Ryan is the first natural-born superhero, and his brand needs to reflect that. He's not one of Vaught's lab rat freaks. He was chosen by fate, God, whatever, to be the one who saves the world.
Yes. But let's not forget why he is special, shall we? He's my son. Chosen by God, sure, but made by me.
The chosen one narrative only works if he stands alone. Harry Potter, Neo, Luke Skywalker. Hollywood's trained people to fall in love with white boy lone saviors. So America will want to fall in love with Ryan. What is this?
Oh, it's a crime itinerary. Your first save. Congratulations, son.
Let me give you some advice. You know, girls supporting girls. You cannot talk to Homelander like that.
I'm telling you the truth. You're so afraid of him, you plucked yourself bald. If I were you, I'd make myself useful. You know, get some lactation going, let him suck on those titties before you end up like Madeline Stillwell.
Ashley, hey, what's up?
Love her, bro.
Just the girl boss I wanted to see. I've been looking everywhere for you. Hey, so I heard that Ryan's doing his first solo save. I want to talk to you about something. I have this idea. Okay, so what if, and just hear me out on this, what if I was there? That's it. That's the pitch.
You want to join a family-friendly PG save? While PETA still has
Oh
you
my
on their
God,
bestiality
dude, I love
watch
the
list.
deep, bro.
He's so fucking
I
wild,
swear to
bro.
Stupid people
What if?
who think they're smart make me want to eat
Get
my own
this.
shit.
Get this. I was there.
Why do you let her talk to you like that?
She's just a bitch. It's probably that time of the month. It's like a full moon thing, isn't it?
You are a genetically superior being, and she's the evolutionary equivalent of a capybara. From South America. You're better than her. Act like it.
Act
And you
like
should be at the
it.
save.
Bro, she's about to influence
good
this
idea.
whole Stu versus human.
116. Todd and the other home teamers are seen going into Planet Vox.
Hurry up, get the money!
Lights out, you fucking muff taco.
Get back!
Noir.
Back off! Hey, whoa!
Yeah, cool.
Out of my way, kid.
It's
What
gonna
fucking
be
door,
okay.
dude?
Do you promise?
I promise.
Who are you?
My name is Ryan, and I don't like bullies.
It's good. Pretty good. It's getting better. Solid work,
What the
guys.
fuck
Noir,
was that?
your entrance, you're doing too much. Just walk in.
Okay, but when Noir just enters stage right like that, I feel like it's more in character if I come in through
You
the
don't
skylight.
fucking talk.
Sorry.
Still talking.
Let's just stick to blocking for now, okay? Deep, drop the fucking muff taco. It's for families.
Okay.
Ryan, on the day, you're gonna throw me for real. I can take it.
Yeah.
Let's take 5, and we'll run it back.
Great.
Okay?
Thank you, Coy.
Dad,
Yeah.
did I look dumb?
You really, you gotta put your back into it, you know? Like, you really gotta sell it. You understand?
Are all saves like this? Like with stunt people and rehearsals and stuff?
No, of course some of them are real. I've saved a lot of people. Well, this is just to help you get your sea legs, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, you want to rehearse the throw a few times?
Great idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, excellent.
Let's be real precise with your steps.
You can't talk to me that way.
I didn't say anything.
I mean, from before. I'm the peak of human evolution, and you're just a capybarnia. It's a rodent from South America.
Oh, so you're fucking land mammals now.
I am the Lord of the Seven Seas. You talk to me like that again, and I will drown you in your fucking toilet, you stupid bitch. After I've used it. Is that what you want?
Goodness.
Sir!
No, sir.
That's right.
You can be what you wanna be in the land of the free. Love America, love America, love America, love America.
Fucking triplets, dude. What the fuck?
That Mountain Dew.
I like your shirt, bro. Starlight is a pedo. Firecracker, dude.
Am I too shiny?
You're good. You're perfect.
Best gonna move on. The flat earthers get the space at 4:30.
Okay.
The flat earthers get the space at 4:30.
Hey, everybody. So our next speaker is not only a true visionary, she's also my close friend.
Who's got like the whole movie theater held hostage. And
E-Train? Love you. Can I get a selfie?
yeah, of course. Hang on. Ran across the Rockies, took out the terrorists, disarmed the bomb.
Then what?
What you mean, man? Then I got some popcorn. I watched the rest of Pacific Rim Uprising. Why don't you tell them the truth? Nathan. Just be chill, all right? You sneaking around with my boys behind my back, but I need to chill.
What's going on?
I don't know.
And don't think y'all ain't in some deep shit.
Sorry, Dad.
Come on, Dad. Uncle Reggie was just telling us about his saves.
You want to tell him, or should I?
Is that his brother?
Yeah, that's his brother, the one that got
I
paralyzed.
thought his brother was dead.
No. Remember, he got paralyzed. That was it.
That was a stunt, man. Those mountains, they added those in post. I know because I was there. It's complicated, you know? No, it's simple. Your saves were never real. You never actually saved anyone. Yet here you are, lying to your own flesh and blood.
Videos got me to see that my entire family had been brainwashed by Clover genders like Starlight. I told them that I couldn't speak to them again until they did their own research. It's been 3 years now.
Good for you. You keep up the fight.
Can I get a selfie?
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Truth bomb.
Do you actually believe all of this? Or is it just bullshit, smeared on top of a personal vendetta?
Ain't you a little mouthy one?
Appreciate the subtextual racism there, but I'm a soup. Sister Sage, I work with Homelander.
Bullshit.
Sage has got no powers, right?
Size of brains? Nope.
So I was over and rumble what we need.
Hey, this is surveillance only, okay?
All right, you sit tight.
Enough.
So fucking hands off me.
Just go home, all right?
Or what?
Have a go.
For fuck's sake.
You've been gagging for it ever since Soldier Boy. 10 pounds of C4 with an inch fuse poking out your ass, you are?
Well, come on then. Have at it, son.
Yeah, it took you long enough to get here from Trenton. Traffic, am I right?
The fuck are you doing here?
The eyes. It's always the eyes. Here. Lighters. About a mile from the bodies at time of death. It's hard to commit a murder when you're 20 blocks away.
Why are you giving this to us?
Family, but you didn't. Let's call it a thank you.
What the heck are we supposed to do?
I feel like this is supposed to be Ryan's moment in Hunters.
Come on, hard.
Oh my God, bro, ridiculous.
It's okay, everyone. It's okay. Everything's under control.
You saved me.
Good girl.
Call the police!
All right.
I thought we weren't killing the guys today.
I just feel like I'm not getting clear direction for this role.
Like, you're not at all, bro.
She said 9 p.m. in a Deep Blue Sea room, huh?
I sure did. Toss your guns.
Your rifles are garish and vulgar.
They're American, you fucking surrender monkey.
Marvin, did you really think you could tail me without knowing?
So what now?
Genuine deep state moles. They've taken out more superheroes than anyone in the world. And Homelander would like it if you
Have they
killed them.
really, though?
Consider it your final audition.
Audition for what?
The sooner they're dead, the sooner you'll find out. You're not as impressive as I heard.
Oh, I'm gonna send your ass back to China, bitch.
What are you doing?
You look like shit.
Where are you?
Plausible deniability, Pumpkin. Let's just say I'm a Contessa from Luxembourg on permanent holiday.
Chérie, you remember Colin Hauser?
The judge's son.
I saw him at Narcotics Anonymous.
Did he recognize you?
We started talking. He was having a hard time, so I helped him get a job at Starlight's house and...
So you're fucking him, right? For fuck.
Your promise isn't worth the piece of paper it's printed on.
I don't understand that.
Just earlier, you said that you promised to handle Dad, but you're not handling shit.
Can you just lower your voice?
No. You don't get to tell me what to do, okay? The day you left, it was a Friday. You walked me to school, and you promised to buy us tickets to Billy Joel. I was vibrating with excitement. That was the last I ever saw you. I spent a week standing by the front door telling Dad you'd be back, because why wouldn't you be? You promised. But your promise didn't mean anything.
I'm so sorry, Huey. This isn't about...
I look back at my life, and all I see are the messes I made. I fucked it up. Every step. And I ain't got time to fix it. But maybe I can do one thing right with the time I got left. Get Ryan safe. But I can't do that alone. I can't do it without you. Please.
Too fucking little, Butcher. Too fucking late.
A few moments later.
All right, guys. So we just finished season 4, episode 2 of The Boys. We wanted to give you a little bit of our thoughts on that. I like this episode a lot more than I liked the first episode. I believe a lot of plot points came together in this episode. It gave us that violence that we're used to from the previous seasons of The Boys. I liked what they did with Butcher in this episode, especially like giving that homage with the crowbar to the comic books, bro. Come on, bro. That's gotta come back. That's gotta come back in a play at some point. I mean, I like it. I know you're kind of a little, iffy about the redemption arc for A-Train, but I kind of like what they're doing with A-Train. So the redemption for him is a good thing. I love the comedy bit at the beginning whenever they were like, whenever he was on set and they were like trying to correct everything, and the guest appearance from Will Ferrell, that's awesome. One thing that I still don't know if there's any use. It's interesting that Huey's mom's there, but I don't know if there's any use for her. Like, is she really... I mean, I guess it's there for character development for Huey, which is cool. I love character development, but at the same time, did Huey really need that backstory with his mom? Do we really need any of that? I mean, do we need anything with his dad? We haven't seen him in like since the beginning of the first season. We spoke on that. Right. But other than that, bro, I'm enjoying it. If I was to give it like a 1 out of 10, I'd maybe go a little bit higher, give this one an 8 out of 10. I definitely enjoyed this one a lot more than I enjoyed the first one. So there's that. Oh,
I agree.
One more thing I want to add. I'm sorry, before you go in with yours. I love what they're doing with the Sage character. Right now, she is my favorite character of this season.
Okay. I agree with most of that. Just to kind of bounce off what you were saying before. Right, I don't think we really need the Huey and his mom subplot. I mean, I don't really understand. I'm sure at some point, later in the season, she'll have some significance. Obviously, she's a part of Vought in some form or another, so she will definitely have her episode. But Is it necessary? Probably not. You know, I don't think it's really that important to Huey's character overall. We already know what his main focus is, which is, you know, his girlfriend was killed by A-Train. That should be his only goal, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I mean, as for the other aspects of the episode, you know, Homelander and his son, even though I don't particularly like the Ryan story, I think that it is interesting kind of seeing their dynamic and, you know, how Ryan is kind of progressing. They are making Ryan more sympathetic than I would like them to. I feel like with solely Homelander's influence, he should be a little more evil. However, I guess that's not really the path they're going with so far. He seems to be naturally a sympathetic character, so I'm sure that'll go into play more as the season progresses, especially with Butcher coming in and his influence.
See,
Um,
what I would say, just I want to add to your point real quick, and I
Go
don't want
ahead.
you to lose your thought. But I
Go
would
ahead.
say Ryan had been raised by his mom for so long. I think that's like kind without powers. He didn't even know he had them. So I feel like he has a lot more of that in him
I
than
agree,
what he
but
has
the
of
problem
Homelander.
I agree, but the problem with that is the way they portrayed him. I think at season 2, the end of season 2, where he was so quick to turn on Butcher when Homelander entered his life. You get what I mean? So it's yes, it makes sense that he would be more sympathetic based on the relationship with his mom, but it's also like the way he turned on Butcher so quick as soon as Homelander started having that kind of influence. He's kind of a confusing character, but he's still a kid, you know, so he's got to develop, and I guess we'll see how that turns out by the end of the season. Personally, I would obviously like him to be evil. I would like Homelander to, you know, influence him um the way that he is, so that it gives Butcher more of a reason to stay the character that he is in the comics, which is just a savage motherfucker that is gonna, you know, destroy anything that comes in his way of original goal, which is revenge.
Absolutely.
And obviously Ryan is kind of a counter to that. You know, he's more of a sympathetic, you know, way for Butcher to lay off of, you know, what his original purpose is.
Absolutely.
But aside from that, the Frenchie and Kimiko storyline, I'm not too big of a fan of. I feel like their storyline was far stronger and more impactful in season 2 and 3. I just don't feel like it has too much purpose here, and I feel like they focused way too much on it when it's really not,
When it
just not
hasn't
relevant.
right, when it hasn't played a bigger factor in this season.
There's no, it doesn't have I feel like a major influence on the overall story. You know, it's just kind of fodder, filler,
Absolutely.
not
Absolutely.
important.
Okay.
Overall, yes, I did enjoy this episode much more than the last one, but I feel like the last episode was trying to kind of set a tone. It was kind of trying to pander a little too much, which I'm not too much a fan of. I feel like it's kind of a cop out. I feel like this episode went a little deeper on those storylines, but in a more fruitful way. You know, more of a way that is meaningful rather than just on the nose.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely. You know, I was gonna say one thing that I liked was kind of that dynamic, and it's going off your point, but that dynamic that Ryan and Homelander had, like right after the save, you know, he was so remorseful for, you know, because he was friends with that guy, or at least he thought he was, you know, and then
yeah.
Homelander was like, you know, he thought it was about him coming there, you know, being a part of his save. He's like, bro, I don't care about sharing the spotlight with you. It's like it's like I killed a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I like
But they've had such different. Another thing that I thought was interesting was that that was definitely supposed to be Ryan's moment, but Homelander just had to find some way to interject himself into that. You know, like he
absolutely,
can't. I feel like he wants Ryan to have, you know, to be the main character, but he can't help but push himself into that role naturally, you know, because he's always been that.
Absolutely, and the fact that he's aging, so it's like
For
he
sure, that's
wants
definitely. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the comments that he's making, like, "We need to be as one," you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, "Dude, that's" like,
He's just trying to.
I'm a parent and I understand, but, like, dude, you're, like, going overboard with it, buddy.
Kind of to just address your point on A Train. Yes, I do like the direction they're taking him in, as much as I would prefer him to be dead. Because that's,
I feel that,
I
yeah.
don't say that because I dislike his character. I just feel like if you're going to kill off a character, you should kill off the character, not, you know, use a cop out and then bring him back and then not address anything that happened in the previous season. But I do like the fact that he's starting to help the boys themselves and does have that kind of redemption arc because it's long overdue.
You think I mean honestly, like even if they save A Train, they should have at least killed off Maeve in the last season.
At least kill off one. That, I mean, that's my biggest complaint. If you're gonna have, it's not even so much the fact that both of them survived, it's that they implied that both of them had died, you know.
Mhm.
And then oops, just kidding, both of them are actually alive. You know what I mean? It's just poor writing in my opinion.
Absolutely.
While I
Absolutely.
would have preferred both of them to be dead, at least one of them would being dead would have swayed my opinion a lot more, but I mean, I think it's very lazy and poor writing to have both of them survive that. You don't kill off a character and then just have them magically survive and call that good writing. It's in my opinion it's not.
I got you. All right, bro. So, but if you could give this episode like a 1 out of 10 scale, where would you place it?
Well, I didn't give one for the last episode, but if I could give one for the last episode, it would be a 3 out of 10. And if I can give this one a rating, it would probably be a 5 or 6 out of 10. It's hard to choose. Maybe a 6 out of 10. Just because I really didn't feel like there was bad parts to this episode, but I didn't feel like there were amazing parts to this episode. You know,
Okay.
it's a very average episode. I would give it on a good day a 6 out of 10.
All right. Okay. Well, why don't we leave it down to the comments section? What did you guys think about this episode? Were you happy with it? Are you happy with the direction that this season's going in? Let's just let us know what you think about the boys as a whole if this is the first time catching the channel. Also, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. It always helps the channel grow. And as always, guys, peace.
Peace.